just Mora. This is actually a custom one, but it's a Mora laminated carbon steel. And another one, and it's since, like I said, it's laminated, which means it's a carbon steel that's on the Rockwell scale of hardness, about 61. So it's a little bit better for a little bit harder on the harder side, and better for sparking. I don't like to use knives for this purpose. I'd rather use a dedicated striker, but in a pinch, I can understand if there's no steel available or you don't have a dedicated striker specifically made for that purpose, then I can understand it working. It works better than the regular carbon Moras, which are carbon steel, not laminated. This is a laminated. This is actually a modified Mora. It's custom, but with hickory handle. But anyway, the 511. This is a 511. I think this was originally a classic number 2, but laminated. But this is a Mora 511, and it works too, but it's on the Rockwell scale of about a hardness of 59 or 60. You can get sparks with this one too, but it's very much more difficult because it's on the low end of the scale at 59 or 60 on the Rockwell hardness scale. So, but the 511 does work. It's just a lot of effort to get it, and you really need some really hard some sort of flint that's really hard. I would say flint more than some quartzite or chert or something like that. It's a little softer, but the flint's probably a lot harder, and that's what I would recommend. Something more along the lines of flint than quartzite or something like that. Anyway, they do work. They do spark. Just that I prefer not to use a knife for that purpose. I like to use a knife for what it's designed for, and that's a cutting edge. And the reason being is, even I don't like to baton with knives either, because I don't like using the knife as an axe or a hatchet or a saw. So I know they're making knives today where, even the Boy Scout manual, the old Boy Scout manuals will tell you not to baton with your knife, because it may be the only cutting edge you have, and if you damage it, then you're out that cutting edge. So anyway, I know they're making knives today that are more durable and able to withstand a lot more force applied to them. So and they're specifically made more for batoning and those kind of purposes. So I guess it all depends on the person, but I prefer not to use my knife for anything other than a knife. Even though you can, in a pinch, use it to use some carbon steel knives to get a spark if need be. And well, thanks for watching.